Thank you so much, sir. So, hope you're able to hear me. If you're able to hear me, can you wave your hand? All of you. Okay, you didn't ask me which hand, right or left. Okay, fabulous. I think great. I think last week, I think you people have attended sir's session, and I heard it was fantastic. And I heard there was a story being told, and I'm also eager to listen to that story. So, just to refresh up, right, very quickly, can anyone just brief me about what did you learn last week? Very quick, any one of you. Anyone, just take me through, right? What did you learn last week? Uh, any points? What is the leadership quality you learned? Quick, quick, quick. Whatever you remember.
Very interesting. Nice. Word.
All right, quick. Anyone who can.
In the question,
Come forward, right? That's very important in this training program. So we want to know, right, how much you have learned. First, who will do that?
Hi, sorry. Hello.
Last class, so many people answered the questions also, including Prarthana.
Sir, I think
keeping silent.
They are unable to unmute.
Unmute. Am I correct? Okay.
Yes.
Ebenezer, please. Ebenezer.
Sorry.
Please, the students cannot unmute.
I'll check. Sorry.
Suppose.
Yeah, now they can unmute. Sorry. Everyone can unmute.
Fine. Anyone volunteer? Quick.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Angelina, go ahead.
So, we learned about a rabbit and the tortoise story, and the moral of the story is we should never give up, and we should show love for our passion, and we should work on it. So how many distractions or problems may come, but we should stand of him, and we should success in our goals. And if we have a true passion, if we have true if you want to succeed, definitely God will also help in that. This is what we talked last Wednesday, sir.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. So it's the tortoise on the rabbit. Okay. Tell me, who won the race at last?
Both.
Tortoise.
Yes.
Okay. Both. Okay. Who said both? It's Angelina?
Yes, sir.
Both. Okay. What made them to win? One thing I suppose they did together. What made them to win?
Yes, sir. At last they did together.
Like what?
Like
all right. That's okay. So both of them won.
Sir?
Both tortoise and the rabbit won. Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Fine. Great. So continuing what Sir mentioned last week, right? We are talking about teamwork and how leadership requires a team to go together, right? I think in few cases the tortoise will win because of the environment in which it is, and few times is the rabbit based on the environment. So I think so would have spoken about adaptability as well. So I think you got a lot of information last week. Today we are going to learn another skill sets that's more or less related to teamwork, but here we are going to talk about how a leader should involve a group and how we conduct discussions. Okay, so last 2 months before we learned something called as public speaking, which most of you are doing it now in your church, right? You're going and presenting your sermon and you're doing it. So that's called public speaking, right? You're presenting, you're talking to a crowd, you're interacting with a crowd where you're just talking and the congregation is listening, right? No one is talking from the other side. It's only you talking and the other people listening to you. But today, what we're going to learn is one more quality, which is called as group discussion. Okay, so this is going to be an important topic for you because in public speaking, it is one-way communication. You talk and the other person listens. But in group discussion, you will also talk and the other person will also talk. And if you are a leader, how do you lead a group and how do you lead a discussion? So that's what you're going to talk today, and that's what you're going to learn today, right? How to lead a group discussion. And as kids, as children, as college going students, you need to understand, right? How I need to behave in a group discussion. Now, a lot of people will be in seniors and inters here in a church, Sunday school. And if you're also a youth member, I think you'll be having youth fellowship in your church. You have a lot of interaction in your church, right? Youth groups. And there's a discussion that takes place. For example, a discussion which can come across like, where can we go for picnic this year? Excursion. And there'll be a few topics, right? Few people will be giving some suggestions, and the other person will be talking about some other place, and you'll be suggesting some place, and there'll be a lot of agreement disagreements, right? But in midst of all these things, how do you come to a solution? How do you as a group, right, take up one particular idea or you adapt to one particular decision is what makes a leader while talking in a discussion, right? So today the topic is called as group discussion, right? So I think you'll be learning a bit of it right now and you'll be understanding why this is important, and possibly once you're moving across 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th and 12th standard, and after that you start your college studies, you know why, how this topic is going to help you in your career as well. And of course, as a leader, you need this quality, right? You need this quality because you have to discuss and take a idea, or you have to take a decision. All right. So hope people are able to see the screen right now, or able to see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Beautiful. Fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to just rush through few information, and I'll not be able to look at the chat box. If you have any questions, you can just talk to me directly, and we'll take it forward. Okay. Now, can anyone answer what is group? What do you mean by group? Anyone can answer what is group?
Where more than two people are present, sir.
Where more than two people are present is called a group. Okay. All right. We have discussed this before, but I'll ask you again. What is a team? I think if you're not answering, you need to be on mute.
Group is person in the group, and the team is against two people.
Team is against two people.
Another two people.
Another two people. Okay. Now tell me, is it you see the Indian cricket, no? Indian cricket people, your Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, all those people play cricket, right? Do we call them as Indian cricket team or Indian cricket group?
Team.
Team.
You remember this? We discussed this before, right? Now, tell me, what is the difference between a group and a team? Now, there are more than two people. Why I'm not calling them as Indian cricket group? Why I'm calling them as Indian cricket team?
So team has a good coordination and there's a good rapport between them.
In a team, inside a team, we have unity.
Okay. Now, your church is in a church. You have a youth group, right? Or youth team. We have a youth group. We call them as youth group, youth fellowship,
Yes, sir.
youth group. So which
Yes, sir.
means according to the definition, group doesn't have coordination. Team has coordination. So youth fellowship doesn't have coordination. Is it what?
The students only have to answer, or
Anyone
others
can
also?
answer. Anyone can answer now.
As a team is like all the person will focus towards one thing. Like
In team, we have a division of labor. That is, each one will cooperate everything and then do their work.
Okay, nice.
Division of labor.
Nice. Now, if you look at Indian cricket team, there is a batsman, there is a bowler, there is a all-rounder, there is a wicket keeper, right? All these people have different skill sets, right? They are good in certain things. But all this 11 or 14 people will have one common goal. For example, the World Cup. Their aim is to win that match. All the 14 of them will have only one particular, target, right? But they'll have different skill sets. They'll all come together, use their skill sets for a common single target, right? That is a team. But whereas a group, they'll never have a target fixed, right? These people come together and then they'll fix a target. Okay, group always comes together first and then they fix a target. For example, we have the PC group, right? The pastorate committee members. They come together and then they form up a solution. Then they pick up some idea. They don't have a target first and then they make a group. They make a group. After that, they'll come up with one particular solution. Similarly, right? You look at any group for that matter, they'll come together, then they'll fix up a target. But whereas a team will always have a target and then the team is made. Once they have a target fixed, then people are chosen. But whereas in a group, people come together first and then the target is fixed. Okay, hope you people understood what is the difference between a group and a team. Now let's look at the second word, discussion, right? Discuss, right? It's derived from the word called discuss. Now, can anyone tell me what is the difference between discuss and talk? Anyone?
Sir, may I?
Yeah, please go ahead. Anyone.
I think discussion is talking about one thing, one main thing, whereas talk giving us some, sharing their opinions.
Okay, great, good, Angelina. Let me put you an example. You fought with your friend,
Okay.
right? You have a problem with your friend. You're not talking to her, but still
Okay.
she is your friend.
Okay.
Now, when you tell her, let's talk over it. You have a problem now. Both of you have a problem.
Yes.
Do you tell your friend, let's talk over it, or will you tell her, let's discuss?
Let's talk.
Let's talk. Okay. How many of you will say, let's talk? Come here, let's talk. Let's talk about it today. Today we'll talk and decide. How many of you? Right? How many of you say, hey, come on, let's discuss about it? Now, there's a difference between discussion and talking. When we say let's talk about it, right? When you say let's talk about it, you're already going with a mindset, with an idea fixed in your brain, whatever you want to tell or whatever your stand is. Are you understanding? Already you go and meet her with an idea. I have to convince her about my why I didn't talk to her. I have to tell my side of the story and she has to accept it and make sure that she feels she is wrong. That's how, that's a meaning when I say let's talk over it or let's talk about it. When I say let's talk about it, if anyone says let's talk about it, you need to know that already that person has fixed an idea in mind. They already fixed up something in mind and they're coming to talk. But when you're saying let's discuss about it, you're not having any idea in your mind, you are not making any opinion in your mind, but you're actually going there with an open mind, sitting with her and trying to understand where the issue is, and then come up with a solution. Are you understanding what is the difference between talking and discussion? Discussion is always moving towards the solution where both of you come, understand, and agree on one thing. But whereas when it's talking, let's talk over it, already you have fixed idea or a solution, and then you're trying to implement it with the other person. Okay, that's the difference between talking and discussion. Now let's look at this. Both the words put together right now. Group discussion. What is it? Group is nothing but more than 2 or 3 people coming together, different skill set, different ideas, different background, coming together and discussing about a issue and coming with a solution. Is it easy? Is it very easy? Different people coming together and coming with solution? Not at all easy.
No.
But that's where a leadership quality comes into picture. A good leader will always lead the team or lead the group in such a way that they always come up with a solution during discussion, right? So having understood what is group and what is discussion, today we are going to deal about what is this group discussion about, why is it important to me, and why you should know about it. Okay, so if you're looking at group discussion, right, it's a group of people coming together to share their ideas and reach a mutual solution. What is group discussion? People coming together, sharing their ideas and reaching a mutual solution. What is mutual solution? All agree to one solution, right? So that is what is called as group discussion. Okay, and now why at this age I need to learn about group discussion? Why I need to learn right now is because most of us as kids, as children, as teens, we all talk to our parents, friends with one mindset. We want our things to be done, correct? Very fixed. No man, excursion, we have to go to Ooty. That's all, done. Right? Below Ooty, Coimbatore, no. Only Ooty, top. Very fixed. Right? Which cake we have to buy, which flavor? I want chocolate. I like chocolate flavor. I don't mind whether whatever you like, it's not my problem. I like chocolate. Simple as that. Right? We don't even consider other people. Leaders, we need to understand that we have to come to this agreement of understanding other people, and we have to come to an idea where everyone is happy with whatever you choose and they're also convinced, right? So that's the reason why we are doing it right now. And for people who are in the college group, people who are a little bit in the team, right, you'll understand this is one of the important quality that any employer will choose you on. How do you convince them? All right, so it's important for both kids, children and teens. Okay, we're going to learn this today. All right, so in group discussion there are a lot of things that we check, right? We check your leadership quality, they check your communication qualities, right? Communication skills. They'll check your team behavior, how you behave with other people. They will check your body language, they will check your eye contacts, they will check your English, right? They'll check your patience level, they'll check your self confidence, they'll check how you bring new ideas? How do you talk about ideas? In this one group discussion, they can find out a lot of things, right? So let's understand, how group discussion works. Okay. So there are three types of group discussions. Now, why you need to know the types of group discussions? Anytime anyone is talking about a topic, you need to know what type of topic is this, which type does it come, because based on the topic you can know, should I talk more, should I talk less, should I really give my ideas here, or should I keep my mouth shut? All of these things you'll understanding the types of group discussion. Okay, so let's go one by one. Right, so the first type of group discussion is called as factual group discussion. This word factual is derived from the word called facts. What is that? Facts. Use this word, no, fact. To your friends, all you talk in school, right? In fact, I told you, shut your mouth. Correct? In fact, I told you, yesterday she didn't come to the school. In fact, I thought ma'am will not come today. What do you mean by the word in fact? Can anyone tell me? You use this word more. Matter of fact, I didn't have lunch yesterday. Use this word. What is actual meaning? Fact. Try. Anyone try. You're all going to wonderful schools, right? So you need to know the word meaning. What are facts?
Things which are in real, sir, like reality.
Things which are in reality. Right, okay. Good, Kirtigna. Anyone else?
Things that are proved to be true.
Things that are universally proven to be true. Okay, things that are true. Okay. Anyone else? Fact.
Raise hand and
That
raise
is
this up.
that is known to be proved or to be true.
True. Okay. All right.
I'm
Or okay. The Realme C12. Okay, you have to be on mute.
But Realme C12 నిన్న huh? నిన్న Realme C12.
Okay, fine. So most of us think facts are truth, correct? Facts are truth or agreed truth. Okay. So let me ask a question, right? Pratna,
Yes, sir.
which standard?
9.
9. Did you have
Yes.
any internals which happened recently? I mean, test,
Yes,
assessment,
sir.
monthly
Yes.
test, right? How much did you score?
Results are yet to become.
Results are yet to come.
Yes.
Okay, but how much did you get in your 8th standard? How much?
Around 98%.
98.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Now the fact is Pratana got 98 in 8th standard. Right? Fact. It's a fact. It's there on paper. Correct. The fact is she scored 98%. But the truth is she's capable of getting 100%. Correct, Pratana?
Yes.
Truth is you're capable of getting 100%, but the fact is you got
98.
Now, what is the difference between fact and truth? Understand this, right? All truths are facts, but all facts are not truth. Okay, so this is the difference. Now, what is fact? Fact is nothing but mostly accepted thing. People mostly accept it. Because they accepted it, it cannot become a truth. Okay, so whenever anyone says, in fact, I saw it, it means to say that yeah, I saw, but I don't know whether really I saw it. Right? So it is partial truth or not absolute truth. Okay. Now, what is this factual GD, right? Factual group discussion. Now, why I need to know this type of group discussion? Now, whenever if anyone is asking you to discuss on a topic, you need to understand whether this topic is a fact or whether this topic is a baked truth. For example, if I ask you, India is a developing country. If I ask you, India is a developing country, right? It's a fact. We all know that India is a developing country. Now, when I talk about, education system in India, right? How can we improve it? It's a fact happening, current trend, right? Population, right? Or example, we talk about ecological concerns now, right? We are talking about global warming, right? These are all facts which are happening, correct? Now, when they give you a topic like this, always understand when you're discussing these sort of topics, you need to know that there is a solution right now. Whenever you get a topic which is talking about facts, your talk should be always, your discussion should be always solution oriented. For example, they give you a topic like, for example, they are asking you to discuss about how can the Sunday school be made much vibrant and much entertaining. They want all of you, they're asking all the senior students, tell us, it's a discussion, tell us how it can be interesting. That time, you cannot keep talking about the problem in Sunday school. You have to talk about the solution, right? So hope you people are getting it. So whenever you're talking about factual discussions, just hold on. Okay, children. See, in case there is something to tell, you can unmute and talk, right? When I ask you a question. If not, I need to be removing the people who are disturbing the session, right? Okay. So whenever you come across a factual topic to be discussed in a discussion, always move towards the solution. In future, you children are going to be the church elders, right? You'll be moving to youth fellowships. You'll be moving to the pastorate committees, right? Or you can become a group leader in your school. There you have to discuss few things, few issues. So whenever you're discussing issues, it's a factual discussion. So you have to move towards the solution. Always talk towards the solution. This is one of the major leadership quality, right? If they're talking about a problem, if they bring about a problem for a discussion, you create another 10 more problems in the discussion, then you're not a leader. You need to talk about solution, new ideas, new thoughts, right? So that is factual group discussion. So always remember, factual group discussion will have solutions. It will have solutions. For example, population control in India, right? There is a solution for it, right? How can the rural students get computer education? There is a solution for it. True, right? How can we make water more accessible to people for irrigation and drinking? That is a problem, but there is a solution for it also. So whenever topics like this are arose, you need to move towards the solution. Don't keep cribbing about a problem. So that is the first thing that you have to understand. Now, the second type of group discussion is called as controversial group discussion. Okay, controversial group discussion. Now, what is controversy? What does it mean by the word controversy?
Problem.
Problem. Okay. Now, for example, I say Angelina is a controversial girl. What does it mean?
Conversation.
Controversial girl.
She has different opinions about various things.
She has different opinions, various about things. Okay. Now, ma'am told, problem, right? Now, convert that controversial word with problem. Angelina is a problematic girl. How does it sound? Right? Now look at this. When I say controversial, Angelina is good, but after that, but once I say that, but only gone. Whatever I said in the beginning is lost. Correct? Angelina is the most amazing, beautiful, smart, intelligent girl. But once I say, but what happens? Whatever I said in the front, right, loses its weightage. Correct? Now, what is controversial? We can't decide. We can't decide. Right? Okay, let me ask Prajata. Prajakata, right? What's your name?
Prajakta.
Prajakata. Which standard are you studying?
So 10th.
10th. Okay. Prajakata, boys are intelligent than girls. Do you agree?
Sir,
Boys are intelligent than girls. Do you agree?
um, it depends on their own self. We can't say that boys are intelligent than girls, nor girls are intelligent than boys.
But what is your opinion? Are boys intelligent than girls? She's thinking. All right. So let's ask, I think we have one person who will be actively answering in all sessions. Where is the guy? Okay. I'm trying to locate him. Where is he? Okay. Let me ask one person. Yeah. Roshan. David Roshan.
Yes, yes, sir.
Girls are intelligent than boys.
I'd say they both are equal.
So what's your opinion? Either one.
Both are intelligent in
One
one of them.
One.
Girls, I'd say most of all.
Mostly. Okay. Ivan, what do you say, man? Girls are intelligent than boys. Do you agree?
Sir, I think both, sir.
Both. I'm asking you a question. Girls are intelligent than boys. Okay, we'll ask Renita. Now Ivan is thinking, who is a girl, who is a boy? Okay. Renita,
Yes.
boys are hardworking than girls.
Sometimes, not mostly, but I think they are not that much hardworking
They're not that
because,
much hardworking. Huh?
yeah, sometimes if they're interested, they'll do, but other than that,
Okay. Mathur Shriya,
Yes, sir.
boys are loved more than girls in the house.
No, girls are loved more.
Girls are loved more. Huh? Okay, fine. Now look at this. This question, what I asked, who is better than whom? Right. Do we have a solution? Do you have an answer for this? This person only?
No,
Boys
sir.
only? Girls only? No, right? It's unclear. In few houses, girls are allowed more than boys. In few houses, boys are allowed more than girls. In few houses, both are allowed equally, right? In few schools, boys are intelligent than girls. In few classrooms, girls are much intelligent than boys. So can we universally tell one answer? Boys are smart than girls, or girls are smarter than boys? We can't. Now, this sort of discussion where we don't have an answer is called as controversial group discussion, where you cannot choose between any one. Now, whenever we are getting topics like this, right, you have to be very careful because there is no answer. You can't choose between one, right? So you have to be very clever, right, in not making the other person tell no, 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 boys only are better, boys only are better, right? If you do that, you are mad. Correct? So in controversial group discussion, understand this, there is no solution. Okay. The third one is very nice. Okay. Can anyone tell me anything about the painting? What you see on the screen? What does it talk about? Can you understand anything on the painting?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay.
No, sir.
But imagine if I showed you a painting of what you say, a Batman.
No.
You can easily identify, no, it's a Batman, or a painting of a train, or a painting of a woman. You can easily tell. But this is also painting. Can we understand anything here?
No, sir.
This painting is called as abstract painting. Okay. You people all have grammar in school, no?
Yes, sir.
You learn English grammar. Okay. What is the meaning of abstract noun?
The feelings,
Abstract noun.
feelings are like hope, faith.
Okay. Feelings. Okay.
Cannot touch, sir.
Sorry, Sanidhi. What is it?
That cannot see and touch is known as abstract noun.
Cannot see and touch. Okay, abstract noun. What is abstract is pretty simple. We cannot see it from the naked eye, but there is a deeper meaning to it. Okay, that is called abstract. Now, there are few discussions which will come to you, right? People will have discussions where you can't understand from outside. Now, imagine I ask Pratna to talk on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Can you talk on that, Pratna? You talk on Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Or I can ask Pratna to talk about 10 is a number.
Sorry?
10 is a number. 10 is a number, right?
Yeah.
Now Pratna has to talk about this for 3 minutes. Will you be able to talk?
No.
Why?
Because I don't have more content. How 10 is a number, that's an actual fact.
Okay. Now imagine if I ask Pratna to talk about, India's, what to say, India's national animal. Will you be able to talk?
Yes.
Clear, right? We can talk on tiger.
Yeah.
Right? You can easily talk for 2 to 3 minutes. But when I tell you talk on 10 is a number, 10 is a number actually. It's an even number, you know that. But still, we can't get a lot of information about it. This is called abstract. There are few topics where we know it's very simple. 10 is a number, is simple topic. But if I tell you to talk on it, you'll go blank. These sort of topics are called as abstract group discussions. Right? Now, these three, you have to understand it, because whenever people are discussing about any topic, you need to understand whether this falls under factual, controversial, or does it fall under abstract. Once you know that, based on that, you will talk, okay, is there a solution for this? Is there no solution for this? Right? Or is there something that I have to think more deeper before I talk anything about this? Based on the topic types, you'll be discussing in the groups. This is a characteristic of a leader. Okay. All right. Just try to find out how many animals can you find in this picture.
Sir, 4.
Sir, 10.
10. Okay.
Sir, 5.
Let's see who gives me the right answer.
8.
8.
9.
9. As of now, till now, 9 is the
11.
highest. Sorry?
So 11.
11. Okay.
Sir, 9.
9. Okay, as of now, 11. 11 is the highest till now.
Sir, 6.
6. No, 12. Who said 12? Who answered 12?
Shraddha.
Shraddha. Okay. How many?
16, sir.
16. Now you should not argue, sir. It doesn't look like a prawn? It doesn't look like a dolphin, right? So you have to observe clearly. Okay. Anyways, hopefully you people are observing the picture. Okay. So very quickly, last few things, right? So whenever you have been given a discussion, right, you have to talk on something. Understand this. This is the structure: introduction, body, and summary. You use this somewhere. Where do you use this? Can anyone tell me?
For writing
See,
essays, previously.
essay. Essay. Do you remember?
Yes. Yes, sir.
It's an essay writing. Now,
Even analytical paragraph.
analytical paragraphs or letter writing, right? So whenever we are talking in a group discussion, you'll be using the same structure. You'll be starting with the introduction of the topic. You'll be talking about the body, and then you'll be talking about the conclusion of the topic. Whatever types of topic you talk, based on what we learned earlier, your structure of group discussion is going to be these three things. Did you get it? Right. Okay. Very quickly, I'll be running you through, right, few important things of do's and don'ts while you're doing a discussion, right? While you're running through a discussion. Number one, whenever you're discussing, you have to look into the other person's eyes and talk. Very important. Your eye contact. I've been telling this always. Whenever you're talking in a discussion, you have to be looking at the other person's eyes. Number two, right? Whenever you're talking, right, you should not interrupt the other person. When somebody else is talking, you should listen. When you're talking, if somebody interrupts, right, don't get angry. Don't shout on them. Shut up your mouth. I'm talking. No, right? Nothing like that. You're going to say, right, excuse me, let me finish, and maybe later you can talk. Number three, during the discussion, not all times everyone will agree to what you are saying. Correct? Think about this. You're all sitting together in a school and you're discussing about something, right? Which color is the most favorite color of a lot of kids? Now someone will say red, black. Now a person who doesn't agree to your color doesn't mean that person is bad, right? They have their own opinion. So in a discussion, you need to respect the other person's opinion. Understand this. If somebody is talking against your points or against your thoughts, they are not against you, but they are only against your thinking. So don't take it personal. Okay. So don't go into a fight. Few people will tell, forget about solution. Now I'll fight. See, now it's a fight between me and that guy. That becomes for and against. That will become a debate. That's not a discussion, right? Number four, right? Whenever you're talking in a discussion, right, your important thing, right, should be analyzing what the other person is talking, right, and what is good from it. Pick it up and talk the same thing, reiterate the same thing again. That's very important in a discussion. See, why we are teaching you this right now is because you people are going to be leaders, church leaders especially. Lot of issues in the church happens because one person is not listening to the other person, right? So when somebody is telling something, listen to it carefully, pick up the good things, and maybe something is not working out, you can always tell them, Anna, Akka, this is what I feel about it. There's nothing wrong in telling what you feel, but outrightly don't go directly and say, I don't like what you're saying, right? That's very important. Now this is a quality of a leader. Look at this. If you are becoming a leader of a class of 60 students, you have to respect all the 60 students opinion. You can't become a, what you say, autocratic person there and tell other person, shut up, whatever I tell, that's what you have to listen, right? That will not work. So you guys are Christian children, so you need to always respect other children's values and thoughts. That's another, you know, important quality of a leader, right? Giving opportunity for people to talk, discuss, listen. And whenever you're discussing, whenever there's some points or topics for you to listen, categorize them into these three types of group discussion. Okay, if it's factual, I know there is a solution. If it's controversial, I know there is no solution. So there is no need for me to break my head much. If it's abstract group discussion, I know this group discussion, people all will come up with their own ideas, right? I cannot sense it, I cannot feel it, but people have the right to opinion, right? So you need to understand that. So whenever you're getting any topics for discussion, right, always think these things in mind. And when you're talking in a discussion, look eye to eye, and don't convert a group discussion into a debate. Debate will always end in fighting, okay? But group discussion will always end in solution. Are you clear? Even when you have a problem with your friend, you're not going to argue, you're not going to debate, you're going to call your friend for a discussion. Idea of discussion is get a solution. Clear with this? Idea of debate is create enmity. That's all, right? So never get into a debate, right, whenever we have an issue. Okay, so this is a very simple topic for us to share, right? Very easier topic for you to understand. Okay, so since we have a little bit of time, I want to do a small group discussion. Can we? Let's see how we people discuss. So I'm going to pull out only 5 people here. Only those 5 people will talk. Okay, so we'll have Sannidhi, right? And we'll have Prajakata, right?
Yes, sir.
And we'll have Angelina. You're there?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, Angelina's there. Kevin is here. Kevin? Okay, Kevin isn't here. Okay, boys are less. Okay, Berlin. Okay, no. Jayanand? Jayanand? Okay, I think Satish, you're there. Satish Kumar. There or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Satish. All right, so we'll have Sannidhi, we'll have Prajakata, we'll have Angelina, and I think boys are less here. Jayanand, I don't know whether he's here. Right. You're there, Jayanand? Okay. And we'll have one more person. Kevin is here. Okay. So let's use people who are here. Okay. So Aroma, you want to be a part of the discussion?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now all of you be on mute. When I say start, only these 6 people will be unmuting and they'll be discussing. Nothing wrong, nothing right. Okay. I just want you to talk. We'll see how you convince the other person, how you make your points. When one person is talking, how do the other person stop? We learn all those things. All right. Okay. If anyone is on unmute, kindly mute yourself. I can listen to some noise. Okay. Okay. We'll start. Okay. The topic is pretty simple. Okay. It's a small topic. How many of you have, yeah, let me ask you, how many of you are on Facebook? Instagram?
No, sir. I am not in anything. Any of this social media. Only WhatsApp.
Only WhatsApp? Okay.
Yes.
Then we'll use only that one. Okay. Now let me ask you a topic. Now I'll give you a topic. The topic is pretty simple. Mobile phones should not be provided to children below the age of 16. Usage of mobile phones should be restricted to children below the age of 16? What do you think? Only you 6 people, right? Anyone can start, anyone can talk. If one person is talking, the other person also can tell no, right, okay, fine, whatever. But only these 6 people. Okay. So the topic is mobile phones should not be allowed for children below the age of 16. Okay, let's see. Start. Only 6 people. Anyone can start, talk. What do you think?
So may I start this?
You can start. You can start. If you're ready, you can start. Anyone can, among the 6 people whom I called, anyone can start.
Yes, mobile phones are restricted to the people below the age of 16 because they should focus on their studies. That is the main thing. And more usage of mobile phones, they may get they may addict to it, and they'll utilize more time on mobile phone. So this is the correct thing, that we should not give a phone to the people who are under 16. These are my points.
The other 6 people, anyone can talk. Go ahead.
So I feel that it's not like that. To search some means I feel it will help in studies, as now when pandemic started, all the classes or courses are from online, sir. And I feel like for some cases the mobile should be keep the parent lock, which the kids should not see, and they may come to know, sir, what all we have watched. And I think that for some purpose, below age 16, they may take the mobile for some purpose, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, Samudi, it is true, but we should look after the people that they are doing a correct thing or wrong thing, and we should correct them. And if they're going to a wrong websites, or they're using some other purpose, or they are watching movies, or they are watching some other videos, we should tell them what you said is correct, but we should look after them, they are doing correct thing or not. This is my point.
I would like to stand neutral. The uses of phone below age 18 is good and bad. Good in ways like there are many sites and many things through which we can study. There are many people who can't afford from tuitions, but they can study online. And bad things are those children get addicted to evil things quickly. So maybe more than studies, they go and they play games. Like in between, we had many games which were on trend. So people get addicted to it very quickly. So in some cases, it's good, and in some cases, it's not good.
Okay, there are another 2 more people. Very quiet. Okay, when there's a discussion and 6 people are to be discussing, what happens if only 4 people talk and the other 2 people are quiet? Does it become a healthy discussion? No, right?
No, sir.
Right. Whatever you feel, you have to talk, right? So don't keep quiet. Aroma and probably the other person, right? You need to talk, right? Okay, now tell me, what is this? What type of topic was this? Among the 3 topics, what we discussed, what type of topic? Which category? Let's see who will find out.
So controversial.
Controversial. Okay. Kirtik Nag. Okay. Why controversial?
So because there's no clarity as to children should be given mobile phones or they shouldn't be, because there are advantages as well as disadvantages.
Very good. Right. It's controversial because we don't have solution. Right. Few people will say it's very good because it enhances knowledge. Few people will say no, it's bad because people will use it for other reasons. So is there a proper solution for this? No. But as Prajkata brought it out, it depends on the person who handles it, right? Who has it in what they use it for. That's where it lies, whether we should give or not. Okay, good. Now there's one more thing that I noticed, right? What Angelina did. Okay, how did Angelina start? Did she support and talk, or did she say outrightly we should not be giving it?
She supported your statement, sir.
She supported my statement, right? She said, no, we should not allow children to use. And once Sannidhi started talking about parental controls and everything, then Angelina changed a little bit. Then we can use, okay, no problem. If parents are monitoring, then nothing wrong, right? Now, listen to this now. In a group discussion, right? Always be clear about what stand you take. Right now, Angelina did something good, at the same time did something uh, on one side also, right? She, in between, she suddenly shifted to the other side. Now, can I do this in a discussion? Answer is no, right? Girls are intelligent than boys. Imagine a boy is talking, no, 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 boys only, come on. Boys are actually good, boys are smart and everything. And suddenly one girl says, think about your mother, right? Think about how caring she is. And suddenly the boy says, correct, correct. Girls are better than boys. Ulta, right? So it talks about your decision making skills. As a leader, you cannot keep jumping from one decision to other decisions, right? Don't get influenced. If you're taking a stand, stick on to it, right? That's the thing that you have to learn whenever we are in a part of a discussion. Before you open your mouth and talk, or before even you take a answer, right? Always keep one thing in mind. I should keep sticking on to that stand. Okay, justify that stand. All right, any questions? Okay, very quickly, can I ask you a few questions? I'll ask you. Okay, what's a group? What's a group? Quick. What's a group? More than one is a group, more than two is a group, more than three is a group.
More than two is a group.
More than two is a group. Okay. Right. On the Zoom right now, what we are doing is a group discussion, group learning. More than
Me.
yeah. Okay. What is the difference between a team and a group? Anyone?
Team has a perfect aim, but group do not.
Whereas in team,
Who is answering it? Tejas? Go ahead.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
team has a perfect aim, but group do not have it.
Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, anyone else?
so can I?
Yeah, go ahead, Kirti.
The group is a collection of people where people come together and then decide their aim or goal, whereas in team, the aim is decided and then people come and join in.
Yeah, the aim is already fixed, and then based on the aim, skill sets are brought in together. Okay, what is discussion? Who will answer me that? What is discussion?
So can I?
Sunny.
Coming together to share their ideas and reach a mutual solution is known as discussion.
Discussion, right? They come together, share their ideas and thoughts. Okay, all right. Now, what are the three types of discussions?
So factual, group discussion, controversial, and abstract. Abstract discussion.
All right, Ivan, good. Okay, can anyone tell me what is factual? One person.
So may I?
Yeah, Prajakata, go ahead.
In factual discussion, we have a solution, and on that we discuss.
Facts. Are all facts truth?
Yes.
All facts are truth?
No, sir.
No. All truths facts. All truth are facts.
All truths are facts, but
Sorry,
not
sir.
facts. Oh, not all facts are not truth.
Very good. All right, fantastic. All right, what is controversial discussion?
Topic
There is no
which
solution.
doesn't have a solution.
The
No
topic
solution.
which does not have a solution.
Topics does not have a solution. Okay. Matrushya, give me an example. Controversial.
Like if I take a toy, like a car, some people will like the toy and people who doesn't like it is a controversial topic. If I take a toy car, the boys will like it and the girls will not like it. And few girls will also like it. So it is a controversial topic.
Okay, I'll give you a topic, okay?
Argument.
Chicken biryani is much better than mutton biryani. Controversial. Few people say,
like
no, chicken only. Few people, mutton. Yeah. All right, got it. Okay. Now, Tell me, what is abstract discussion?
So there are deep meanings in that discussion.
There are deep meanings, but it looks simple. Yes? Yes. Very good. Fantastic. You're all smart, intelligent. All right. Any questions?
So
Okay.
I just have a doubt.
Yes, Keith. Yeah.
So a few times group discussion end up in a debate, like how to avoid that.
Now, Kirtigna knows right now what is the difference between debate and group discussion, but we can't expect the same with other people outside. So, whenever a group discussion ends up in a debate, you maximum try to be away from it. The other person will automatically they'll try to push their points. See, there's a thin line. A debate is who is right, who is wrong. That's what a debate is all about. I am right, you're wrong. That's what a debate is. But a GD is what is right, what is wrong. Now, you'll never take it personally while in a GD. So, if they're actually pushing it towards a debate, you need to clearly make a stand telling the group that we are trying to discuss on what is right and what is wrong. It's not about who is right and who is wrong here. Make it very clear. So that's the role of a leader again, right? A debate will always move into arguments, whereas you're trying to get into a discussion which moves towards a solution. Yeah. So you make it clear. You can take a stand there and tell friends, we are into a discussion, not a debate.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine, Ketina. Good question. All right. Anyone else? Any question? Okay, if 6 people are there in a discussion, should all the 6 speak, give their opinion, or only 2 people should give opinion?
Everyone, sir.
Everyone, everyone should give opinion, correct? Next time you're sitting inside a class and your teacher asks opinion, you don't keep your mouth shut. Okay, you have to talk. Clear? All right, good.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
so what is mean myth, sir? Myth.
What is it, Ivan?
Sir, what is mean myth?
Myth.
Yes, sir.
MYTH.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Myth is something like a fantasy or something that is being or something which people tell or assume it happened or it's happening, right? It's a myth. It's nothing but it's something that illusionary thing, right? It's a myth. It's something that people think it's happening, but it's not actually happening or happened. All right. Any other questions? Okay, thank you so much. Hopefully next time we'll have one discussion on a topic, right? And we'll decide on certain solutions. So I'll hand it over to sir, and so it's up to you.